My titties say hello, vortex. They were breathing. Did you like that? I hope you did. I hope you appreciated it. So, I really don't want to shoot this video, just to let you guys know. That's how much I love you. I'm doing it anyway. Doing it out of spite for myself. Say hi to Beethoven. Hello. So, got this Cliff Bar. This whole thing is black coffee once again. Only this time it's organic coffee. It's not like shit coffee, like Folgers or Maxwell House, which is what I normally buy because Amy's fucking cheap. And used to the 12-step coffee, so for some reason in my head I just thought, take the 12-step challenge. Like, what if, like, I always thought this when I went to meetings. Like, I always wanted there to be like a TV show about like my recovery. And I know what you're thinking. That is not Intervention. Intervention is a horrible show invented by horrible people that should go kill themselves. So many people will like relapse and die because of that stupid ass show. No, seriously, like that. Any addict that's like honest with themselves would agree with me. Like, that is the absolute worst thing that you can do to a fucking drug addict or like alcoholic, is, you know, broadcast their fucking troubles on national television. It's like, what choice do they have? Like, you really think they're gonna be like, no, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep drinking, getting high, even though like the whole show's about doing the opposite. You know, it's like, if I were a drug addict on that show, if I were a drug addict, no, I would just do that. I would do shit. I'd go to rehab. I'd take all the money and I go back to the dope man and die. Like, because like most of the shows end that way. Well, they don't end with death, but you know, they end with like, okay, like this person got sober and they're clean for a little while, and then 6 months later, Johnny relapsed. Yep. That's what happens. When you stop being polite, start getting real. Real addiction. Every shitty suburb in America. Like, seriously, there's nothing else to do here, you guys. Absolutely nothing. I mean, like, typical Americans, I think, are like satisfied with the Walmart. You know? They're satisfied just like buying shit and feeling accomplished because they went out to the Walmart and bought shit. Like, not so typical Americans, you know, like, they do more than that. You know, they see through all the bullshit, man. I'm really excited right now. This is me excited. I mean, like, I'm going to Guitar Center today, which is not so exciting. I mean, it's like the Walmart of musical supplies. But it's still pretty awesome, though, to be around that many musical supplies. And it's weird because I've gone to Guitar Center several times, always with, you know, my musician friends that are like 1,000 times the musician that I'll ever be, because I don't even consider myself a musician. I'm just like an artist with no form. Basically, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just know that it feels good and it feels right and people seem to like it and they get something out of it, and I'm gonna keep doing it, and fuck anybody that doesn't like it, and I feel better. Like, I feel better about the direction my life is going. But the thing is, I sent this like email clip to this chick that works at Zany's, which is a comedy club in Nashville, and I was told by a friend of mine, well, I mean, I don't really know if I can call these people friends. They're colleagues, though. I mean, I feel like I can talk to him about stuff. And this colleague of mine, his name's Monty Mitchell. He's really fucking funny. He's one of my favorite people I've met in the South. His whole act, he's like super fucking Southern, but he's hilarious and he's a total sweetheart. And he's not a racist. Not all Southerners are racist. Just a lot of them. Anyway, Monty Mitchell told me to email this chick named Lucy. But I'm not gonna like tell myself like, oh, she didn't get the email or whatever. I'm not gonna just keep sending her shit. It's like I can tell, you know, she probably just doesn't understand like what we're doing. Cause yeah, I sent her a clip of like me performing at the Tin Dog where I'm going tonight. And I don't know like what they look for. You know, I don't know if they look for like a certain type of humor or like was the crowd laughing the whole entire time? Were they mesmerized? Whatever the fuck. You know, I don't know what's up with comedy. I just, like I said, all I know is all I know. And I don't really want to get any further in because it just seems like such a fucking competitive field and everybody's a dick and like, I mean, if they're real, if they're genuine, like that's one thing, but most of them aren't. They're just fake as fuck and like, no. My feelings towards comedy, nah. I have my pianos, by the way. Did she say 2 pianos? 3 pianos? 4 pianos? I got 5 pianos in the car. Dude, I wish. That would be so cool if I just had like pianos just like set up in the back. Like I just had like a table. And I just was like playing while I was driving. Like that would be super dangerous, but it would be super fun. For me, anyway. I mean, I don't really think that anybody else would want to ride with me or drive with me. You could do that where like, you know, maybe if you were like driving around late at night, but you'd have to get like a good light set up in here. Yeah, this thing's shot to hell, you guys. My whatever the fuck it's called. You know, a little car light. Hear that sound? Doesn't do shit. This Mexican dude that works at what is it called? O'Reilly's. It's like an auto shop. I just thought this was like so stereotypical Mexican shit. Like, oh, you don't have to do nothing with that. That bulb, you attach some foil, aluminum foil. I'm not very good at doing that. As many Mexicans as I talk to, I'm not very good at doing an impression of them. I can't do that accent very well. Because it's a really unique accent. Like, I am so jealous of people that have a really, really cool accent like that. Do you have any idea how many Mexicans have tried to teach me how to roll my tongue? And I cannot fucking do it. Rojo. Rojo. See, I can't do it. I'm so jealous. And see, Mexicans are awesome. They got food right, they got family right, they got religion right. You know, I haven't been to like a Mexican church. I should go. But what if they're speaking Spanish the whole time? That's fine too, man. I mean, they might as well be speaking Spanish or some other language that I don't understand because I feel like a lot of times, yeah, religious people, I don't get it. Anyway, I mean, I feel like that about everything. I feel like everybody's speaking some weird language, especially now with like, you know, all the fucking LMAO and what was that one that was like ridiculous? It was like Raffle Mao or some shit, rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. Like anybody would like literally be doing that. I mean, that's pretty amazing if that happens. That's so amazing that you don't need to like do the fucking acronym. They can invent a whole fucking acronym about that shit. Just be lucky that you're laughing that hard. Anyway. See, I laugh that hard now. See, nobody can make me laugh that hard. Except like comedians that I watch on TV. TV, the telly. I watch them on the telly. But it's like they're established comedians. They've been doing it for a long time. So it's like they're really, really good. But I know I'm really, really good. See, that's the thing. I feel like I live with all my favorite comedians. Is that weird? Like they all live in my head because like I appreciate their art so much. I mean, all my favorite bands, you know, they're at my house too. Dude, I'm fixing to pick up my friend Todd, then I'm fixing to pick up my friend Jenna, and then we're fixing to go to Guitar Center, and then we're fixing to do comedy. Maybe not, maybe we'll go buy some food instead. I hope that's what ends up happening because, like, I don't want to do comedy anymore. I want to do comedy for all the people in my head. I don't want to do it in front of actual people. I know that's really fucking lame, but it makes sense to me. I figured out what I'm going to do for my Instagram. I hate being on Instagram. It depresses me, but it's also kind of nice to like connect with people in a way that doesn't seem like it's superficial. And I know a lot of ways, like Facebook definitely is superficial. Instagram is also superficial, but I can lie to myself and say that like, oh, it's for my art. But the thing is, I'm doing like, if I do a picture of anything, it's going to be of like something that I'm doing in regards to comedy, you know, or my mental illness. So I will try to do it as a form of self-promotion as much as I hate myself. And I feel like all the times that I cut myself in the 7th grade, I was envisioning myself on Instagram. It's like I saw myself in the future. It's like taking pictures of myself and putting them on the internet and trying to define myself as a person based on those pictures. And it made me locate a sharp object really fast. They don't like shooting videos during the day. This is more fun. Well, yeah, you don't have to worry about the lighting issue. Yeah, so I brought like a bunch of stuff. Like I told myself, like, no, we can't go eat. We have to go do this comedy thing. Because I've already told several people I'm going to be there. It's like I have to be accountable for my actions. And my words and my actions, my behaviors. It sucks. I really want to be alone, you guys. Like, I really like solitude for reasons that I'm sure you understand now. You know? Because I can't be that way. Like, the way that I am right now with you, Vortex. Hello? How you doing? You doing good? I'm just going to assume you're doing good, all right? So we can continue the show. I can't do this fucking shit with other people. I mean, I can do a little tiny bit, but not enough. I'd rather it just be us. But that's how I live my life. Like, I'm finally showcasing that. Back in 2006, when YouTube first came to fruition, or maybe it's 2005, I don't fucking know. I was on YouTube. I'm still on YouTube from a video that my friend Max Miners, I haven't talked to him in like 12 years. That's crazy. Well, I'm sure you can find him on Instagram. He's probably like married, has kids, all this kind of shit. It's just crazy. Like people that I used to know, like are married and have kids, and it's like, is it depressing for me? Is it depressing for them? Like, are they really happy? I wonder. I don't really want to reconnect with them. There's certain people that I had like a definite connection with, but I just like wonder like what they're doing now, but not enough to like get on Facebook. You know, like I really hate Facebook with a passion, and I was on it back in the day, like back in 2006, and it just was a terrible thing for me, and I drank all the time, And like, and I'll be honest, I'm thinking a lot of second, and I know that it's because I've been seeing that. I'm like, wow, shit, I've already I don't know why the fuck you rolled down the window on the interstate. Like, that is stupid. Like, you remember all the times that you were smoking cigarettes and doing that shit, and you'd always get like ash in your eye. Like, every time. Shit, I don't miss about smoking cigarettes. I miss everything else, but I don't miss ash in my ash. This is the thing, you guys. Like, this is so much fun. Like, and if I could make any kind of money, like, just being myself and, like, being crazy and openly and being proud of this sickness that I haven't run away from, like a scared little pansy, you know? That's like the advice that people give you. It's exactly what people tell you, like, you know, medicated. I mean, I do medicate in my own way, but then people think that's wrong. They're like, oh, you're self-medicated. I'm like, yeah, because I know myself, bitch. Obviously, a doctor doesn't know me, or they wouldn't keep diagnosing me bipolar disorder, because that's so much easier than having to look more into the situation. No, it's not their fault entirely. The thing is, it sucks, man. Like, and I feel like the internet is good because, like, you can look up a lot of stuff about yourself, which is very helpful. But if you look up the wrong stuff, it's very hurtful, you know? And if you're a borderline personality, you are most definitely going to look up the wrong stuff. You're going to look up stuff about, you know, how sick you are and you're probably dying. You're going to look You're gonna look up stuff about, you know, your arch nemesis and how well they're doing, and you're gonna look up stuff about all the people that don't understand you hating your guts because of shit that you didn't mean to do. Like, I say a lot of fucked up shit, but I'm right. That's the good thing about being a narcissist, is that at least you know that, you know, and you shouldn't keep calling yourself a narcissist though. Because you're not a narcissist, you're just narcissistic. Yeah, it's a characteristic. It's not all of you, it's not who you are, it doesn't define you. But the thing is, whether you're narcissistic or like a straight up narcissist is still in the label. So it's like, it's still bad, you know, nobody wants that shit. But see, this is what makes me unappealing to the general public. Because the general public, or the white people, I've noticed, this is why black people like me a lot. Because black people aren't insecure, but white people are. So, like, whenever white people are around me, I bring out their insecurity. That's why they need to keep, you know, I know black people do a lot of, you know, Instagramming and Facebooking and Twittering. I don't really think they tweet as much as they Twittering. No, but, like, I mean, Mexicans do too. I mean, I've noticed, like, anytime that I'm totally reverse racist. It's awesome though, man. It's awesome. Counterculture, question authority. Counterculture, don't do whatever's in front of you. Counterculture, think for yourself and all the people in your head. Counterculture, here to save you. Counterculture. I didn't have anything for that, and I knew I should have stopped, but I didn't. I just kept going with it, and I'm sorry. Much apologies. Why do you do this? You always switch lanes and, like, you don't even need to. Dude, I'm paranoid though about cops. Like, there are gonna be a lot of cops over the intersection that I'm gonna be at. I mean, it'll be fine. I have 2 cookies, you guys. 2 cookies. I'm about to make some more cookies. I'm really excited. My drug dealer is out of town because he has an actual life. It's pretty cool, man. I'm proud of him. For being a successful man. Oh, God. I was hoping that would happen with me, like when I was dealing drugs, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna end up spending all this money on like stupid shit, which is exactly what happened. Were you smoking cigarettes at the time? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. No, I wasn't actually. No, I wasn't smoking cigarettes. I haven't seriously smoked cigarettes in like over a year now. But the thing is, I did smoke a few weeks ago, and I feel horrible about it. And not because like, oh, well, it's been a year. You know, I hate it when people act like that about it. You know, because people look at time in a different way than they should. Like, that's why I left AA. I think because I got it in my head, you know, it mattered, like how much sobriety I had, and it really didn't, because like I wasn't really happy with that. Like, I don't give a shit that I've been like sober for like 6 years, you know, like that's just cool that I've been able to like say no to something that long and be consistent about it. I'm just happy about that shit, man. Any kind of consistency with me is difficult. So I don't know. Like, well, like here's the thing. Like I've had like really weird sponsors. Like I had a sponsor that like, you know, she gave me shit for like eating like beer flavored ice cream that my friend Jessie made. That was like the shit. By the way, if you're in Los Angeles, I'm trying to plug my friends. If they're trying to, if they help me, I'll help them. So if you know Jessie Lavasser, buy her shit. Let her cater your event. I believe her Instagram is called Wayfaring Chef. I think. I just know because she started following me. Is that what goes on? They follow you. They follow your pictures in your day-to-day life. I don't know what goes on anymore. My friend Josh Lewis told me that I need to get on fucking Twitter, but I can't fucking, like, it's not even that, like, I mean, I feel like Twitter would be way more my thing anyway, because I think so many thoughts that are pretty fucking brilliant, and they're, you know, pretty clever one-liners, but that's the thing, like, I just want to do something more creative than, like, social media, you know? I don't know, I just think it's kind of lame. Yeah, but as a form of self-promotion, though, it's like, I know that you hate it, but dude, you need to turn the air conditioning on. That's why it's not working, because you have to flip the fucking nozzle. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want to do this comedy thing. I think I mentioned this. It's just so nerve-wracking. It's like I can be in my head about it like all week long and be like, yeah, these are all the things I'm gonna say. And then like I just get up there and like say something completely different, and I'm going with a similar method that I had a few months back, where I'm just going through a notebook and I'm just like tagging all the stuff that I want to talk about. Wait, where are we going? Where's Lane, right? Where's Lane? Fuck! Okay, you're fine. Let's be behind Florida. Florida. Anybody like Animal Collective in the Vortex? Well, you should. If you're watching my channel, the next thing you should watch is the Animal Collective video. You will feel like you're on LSD. I believe that those boys, my voice just cracked. I believe that those boys have the same mental illness that I do. I can usually tell with the lyrics. Borderline personalities tend to talk about the same kind of shit, you know, death, obsession over silly things, love, but this idea of love, but it's like ridiculous. It's like the mushroom psychedelic kind of love, you know, shit like that. talking about the love porno. Or maybe they're talking about actual love that reminds them of the love porno, but, let's see what else. Emptiness. That's a big one. Emptiness, loneliness, feeling separation from the world. If you write, sing, rap about any of these things, you're probably a borderline personality. Just to let you know, I'm shrinkity dinking you. See, why don't people just pay me to do this? Like, just tell me a teeny tiny bit about your life. And I can very easily determine if you have the same mental illness as me. Oh shit. Totally forgot about this handy dandy Cliff Bar. Oh shit. I don't know what's going on over here. Energy bar. I need this shit to stay alive. $5.23. Cliff bars, I'll be honest, they're not that good. Like, I'm high as fuck right now, and this still really ain't doing it for me. But it's a placebo, you know? I'm like, okay, I ate. Just remember, I mean, hot cookies, no insurance. I can't on unit too. I think so. He's still in that lane though. Don't freak out. Cops have like nothing better to do around here than to like arrest people for like stupid shit like marijuana. So now I take it back. This Cliff Bar's getting better as time goes on. Jesus, I hope I have my phone. This seems like something I would like not have. Look, I got these veggie sticks, y'all. I'm trying to eat healthier. Oh shit, I was gonna put makeup on. Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? No makeup today. Oh shit, maybe I put my phone in here. Nah. Oh, you brought. Okay, you have your notebook. I'm gonna freak out. I was like, fuck. See, last week, I was dressed like Nancy Reagan. I'm like, very nice. I look really nice. Really professional. I don't even know what the fuck I talked about last week. Suicide. Well, shit, I always talk about suicide at some point. But I mean, yeah, I really like myself when I don't wear any makeup. I guess I can pull that shit off. Listen to that. It doesn't sound good, does it? I always think the music car is gonna explode. Like, alright, well, goodbye. Bye, everybody. Keep spinning. Have you guys noticed this? See, the thing is, I realized that the camera action of this laptop is nowhere near as good as the camera action inside my head. So, like, I always think that you guys know whenever, like, I spit food out of my mouth, but you don't, because, like, nobody in the vortex is, like, zooming in on that activity, you know? The only reason I wear makeup, honestly, it's not just because I could get high, you know, because I'm going to do that, obviously. So I'll just spin again. I just keep spinning everywhere. I'm going to tell you guys every time it happens. In case you didn't catch that vortex. Amy just got so excited that she spit all over her steering wheel. Anywho, what was I talking about? I don't remember. It's good you switched lanes. That was smart of you, baby. Dude, I know. I knew I was going to have to. I hate switching lanes over here. It's terrible. This is one of the worst intersections. There's always cops over here, and it's just crazy fucking traffic. Like, there are a lot of accidents that happen over here, and I'm not even going to show you. It's terrifying. Like a lot of intersections. A lot of intersections in suburbs. Like, yeah, that would really fucking help. Phone. Where's my phone? Oh, no. You have it right here. One missed call, Jenny. Hey, man. I'm actually, like, really close to your house, but I'm picking up Todd. So it'll probably be, like, maybe, like, 20 minutes, maybe. Wait, there's one off Morris Lane. Oh, yeah. It's by PetSmart. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm so stupid. I was gonna go to that one that's in, you know that one that's by, like, 100 Oaks Mall? Yeah, there's one by, like, 100 Oaks Mall and, like, that Hollywood 27 movie theater that's off the interstate, like, over by Arno. Yeah, I was gonna go to that one. I'm so glad that you said something, because, like, Jesus Christ, I'm such a moron. I totally forgot about that one, but, yeah, I guess I'll be there in, like, I guess, like, 20 minutes. Sorry. Oh, okay. Michael's is good too. You know, actually Michael's would be good because I need more fabric paint. Like, I made all those t-shirts, and, like, I have a t-shirt for you. You can decide which one you want. Yeah. They're really, like, lame. You should be, because they look like an 8-year-old made them. Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'll be there. Um, I was gonna talk to you. I don't know if you're cool talking on the phone while you're in a public place. I know certain people are weird about that. Um, okay. Well, sometimes, if I'm really bored, then I'll talk to somebody, and then I'll hope that, like, people around me can hear, like, something really awesome that I say, and then they'll want to get to know me. But then I'll be like, no, I'm talking to my other friend. So I don't know. No, I fantasize about that. I fantasize about, like, just saying something really, really clever and having people, like, want to know me. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. That's funny. Well, okay. I'll just see you in like, yeah, 20 minutes. Alright, bye. See, this is why you shouldn't multitask when you drive, because like it's hard enough for you to like maintain focus on the fucking road.
I know. Dude, I gotta say, this scenic route is one of the best things about Tennessee.
Like, you guys don't see what I'm seeing, but it's fucking beautiful around here. Like, my ears are fucking popping right now.
My ears be popping.
So many hills. Look at all them horses. Look at all them cows. I love that shit. It's like, I love stuff that's not touched by man. That's nice. I always wanted a farm. I know if I had a farm, then I'd probably become like a vegetarian. Well, I'd be like a vegan. So whenever I do that, by the way, I realize that it's just a lot of people agreeing with me in my head. What does that say about narcissism, though? It's like, man, I think so highly of myself that multiple people in my head respond to me out loud. So I was just informed that there's a closer Guitar Center than the one that I was fixing to go to. That's still funny, then. Isn't it, though? I waste a lot of time, you guys. That's good, though. Because then, like, we won't just be stuck somewhere. Like, on the interstate or whatever. Like, it's hard for me to, like, get around off the interstate. Just because I really don't know where I'm going most of the time. Damn it, I hate it when there's like food in your teeth and you can't get it out. It's like the worst. And like I always think that's what it's gonna like hinder somebody from talking to me. Like, oh,
Well, I was gonna have a very long, profound conversation with you until I saw that piece of spinach in your teeth. And then I said, fuck you, bitch, go die. Like, I don't know why I just assume that people are that fucking petty, but they are. A lot of people are that petty. And I know that there's a goddamn toothpick in here. It pisses me off that I can't fucking find it, man. So I'm using a sticker.
you're so funny.
You can't go yet. I fucking hate this shit. I can't fucking. Well, see, I can't go now because there are those people over there. Fuck you, people over there. I'm going. I'm going right now. I don't like taking risks, you guys. Like, watch me get food out of my teeth with a sticker.
You are very strange.
Yeah, very innovative.
Y'all wish you were this cool.
So, yeah, what was I saying?
I don't know, man. I have no idea what you were talking about. Probably something to do with how dumb I am, or maybe my mental illness, or maybe comedy, or Guitar Center. speak about shit that I'm doing right now. By the way, have y'all in the vortex? Have y'all ever experienced this where you behave a certain way, even though you know that like you're not going to be able to like follow through? Maybe this is what I was alluding to earlier. I feel like I really want to hang out with people. I really want to do things. I really want to like have sex. I really want to, I think about these things, but I can't do these things. Like, I'm lucky if I'm able to like go out to eat with people, like that's incredible anytime that happens, or anytime that I hang out with people and we're gonna look at musical equipment, or like anytime that I'm hanging out with anybody at all, it's like just crazy for me, and I don't take it for granted. I probably seem like I do take it for granted because like, I can't follow through on a lot of things that I want to follow through on, and I mean, I feel like I could with comedy because I talk about myself, but that's me. Like, that's something that I need to do for myself, and it makes sense to do this. I don't want anybody fucking distracting me. It's like, I don't want to spend time with anybody if it's gonna like hinder my ability to, be in this little world that I create so that I can like be this way on a stage into a microphone and shit, Like, it sounds really selfish to just want to be alone, but like, and I feel bad because like I do want that connection, but then again I don't. And like, I know that there are other people that are like very similar to me. They're on this scale with me with borderline personality, and it's like I'm either pushing or I'm pulling, and it's like anybody that I meet that's friends with me, they're gonna be like the same way. And I'm pushing them away, they're pulling me in. They're pushing me away, I'm pulling them in. It's like I can't. I wrote this down in a song. It was very depressing, sad, kill yourself kind of song, but I can't let anybody in. I can only crack the door. Like, so it's like I'll hang out with somebody and, we'll have a really great conversation, but that's about all that's going to happen. And I can't fucking commit to anything more than just having a really great conversation with somebody, Sorry. Married to me, y'all. That's what's cool about being alone. Like, you don't need to like set up a Tinder account or OkCupid account, or you don't have to have any faith or hope or optimism. You can just accept the fact that you're with yourself, and that, like, that's really the best person to be with, as lonely as that might be. Do you have any idea how lonely it is to like be around people and just to want to be with yourself? We're just like, fuck, I should have just stayed at home. Or like, I'll invite people to my house and then I'll like really, really, really want them to leave. So that's why I'm encouraging people to come do this comedy therapy thing. I'm like, yeah, y'all all have to go at the same fucking time. Like, nobody's sticking around. And like, people, especially borderlines, will like end up just like talking to me for fucking ever because then, they're just not used to anybody understanding them. And I'm like, I can't be your fucking mama, Like, I guess it's like I'm impatient because like I've just known myself, and I've known about this for so long that I can't go back to like level 1, and dealing with somebody that just like now figured out like how psychologically traumatized they really are. You know what I mean? Like, just like meeting people at comedy clubs, it's like a lot like meeting people in fucking 12-step programs. It's just, I mean, you're going to be able to relate to that person. You guys can have coffee and, have a great conversation. You could probably have really great sex, but it wouldn't be very healthy, I hope this is his house. How many times have you been here? You should know by now, baby. Bye-bye, vortex. See these pit stains? That's mental endurance for you.